What's up, my dear brother? How are you?
Man, I'm good this morning, man. Appreciate you. Always.
Are y'all doing good today?
Oh, yes, sir.
Man, we doing real good.
So, man, I wasn't sure, Rick, if I want to talk about this or not, because, sometimes stuff is in our timeline and out, and I don't know if it's a distraction or if it's something we need to dive into. But I did want to weigh in on this Kevin Hart piece, and folks, debating whether or not he should apologize for a joke and la 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 la.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was about any of that for me, Rick. I believe in free speech. I believe that comedians are amazing storytellers, and whether we agree with them or not, that there is a role they play. I think for me, it was never about should there have been an apology. I thought the joke was inappropriate. I didn't think it had a place there. But from a Kevin Hart perspective, what it made me think about was when we call ourselves bosses and when we go into a place of ownership and control, do we or do we not have a responsibility for those things to be reflections of our values and what we care about? And so it made me think, and you could tell me as a comedian what you think, but I think I was more disappointed because I don't think that Kev knew who he invited. I don't know if he should have chastised him or stopped the show. But I think that there's plenty of opportunity to say, hey, you know what? Some things are jokes and some things are not jokes. And that's off limits for my roast. It ain't. And then keep it moving. I think that every other group of people is firm on what their values are, what you can do and what you can't do. And when we often reduce in real time our values in the name of a production or in the name of other people's comfort, it tells people what they can do to us. And it tells people that it's okay to do this to us when it's not okay to do it to anybody else. And so my hope is that as all of us have greater opportunity and increase in ownership and increase in control, that we don't just increase our money and we don't just increase our exposure and we don't just increase our outreach, but our values are empowered by that ownership, by that control. And I think that was what was so disappointing to me, was that the level of power and relationship that Kev has with Netflix and the ownership and expansion that I see him doing in so many places, which I'm inspired by. I wish it had the same level of gangster with values to communicate to the world what is acceptable and what's not acceptable in real time. And I think, not being Kev and not having that opportunity and not having those relationships, that you don't have to disrupt something in order to stand 10 toes down on what your values are in a way that lets everybody know what you accept and what you don't accept in real time. And so that's what I hoped. And more than Kev, because I don't think this is just about Kev. I think it's about all of us as we increase power and ownership to make sure that our values are so ever present that nobody's ever confused about what the hell you can and cannot do when you show up on our stuff. And that's what was disappointing to me.
I wish you would have heard Special K's segment this morning. He hit a home run this morning. I'm going to play it again tomorrow or later on today. Special K, how did you preface it? Could you preface that for Jeff, what you did this morning earlier?
I kind of encapsulated it and put the roast to rest. And basically the message I was trying to send was, as much as we invested ourselves emotionally in responding and reacting to what was said, I feel like there's way more important people and institutions that we need to invest that energy in that have a real impact on our day-to-day life than a mediocre, mildly funny comedian from YouTube.
I'm going to play that again, Jeff. for you later on in the show.
Well, I'm sorry you put it to bed, Kay, and I woke it back up.
No, it's good. Jeff, let everybody know how you can be reached.
It's a conversation.
Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation. Love y'all. Have a fantastic
Love you,
Thursday.
dog. Every Smiley morning show, 10 minutes before the top. 13 before the top of the hour. Special K got news you can't use. What up, K?
All right, so this morning, man, twice a year, I got to get it off my chest. One time it was unwelcome to Atlanta. Today, I want to finally put this roast to rest. We talked about it yesterday. I got to get it off my chest today. Super Dave, give me some appropriate music so we can once and for all, hopefully, put this roast to rest. Can I go? All right, so if you want to be mad about something, don't waste your time, energy, and emotional capital about the George Floyd joke or the Cheryl Underwood jokes at the Kevin Hart roast by a white boy that probably is racist. But here's a newsflash. Almost 80 million voters in America chose Donald Trump's racist, ignorant, criminal ass over the highly qualified half-black woman in 2024. Now, how about this? In America in 2026, if you see 100 random white people together, 50 of them are definitely racist, another 30 at least semi-racist, and the remaining 20 are probably cool, but even 10 of them would have a problem with one of their kids dating a black person. But you know what? That's America. There's nothing Kevin Hart could do or say that's going to make them goofy white boys any more or any less racist today than they were the day before or the day after. So let's just let it go. Now, accept the fact that we're not going to change the fully racist DNA of this country by getting an insincere apology from a semi-famous, ultimately unimportant, mildly funny, mediocre white YouTube comedian. Put the roast to rest. Nothing anybody at that roast could say or did say is going to have any effect on your day-to-day life whatsoever, especially not in the way the results of this midterm election is going to. Because if that roast got you mad, you definitely ain't ready for what Donald Trump and the Republican Party got for you if they hold on to power after November. So
you better tell it.
Get out your feelings about it and get mad about things that really matter.
You better
Let's put the roast to rest.
You better
get
say
mad.
Get
mad
today
about the racist policy set in motion that all these southern states that make billions of dollars off the talent of black athletes but are trying to actively take away black representation in the state houses and in Congress, okay? Right. Get mad about the racism behind the Trump administration cutting safety net programs put in place to help people that look like us in order to give away billions of dollars in top 1% tax cuts and free money to people that don't need it but just don't want you to have it. Put the roast to rest. Get mad enough to go out and vote. All these people that are protecting the insane clown posse that's running the White House that has gas prices damn near $5 a gallon because of a pointless, unnecessary war that didn't have to take place. Get mad about almost $2 billion of your money going out as reparations for the white folks that attacked the Capitol on January 6th. You want to get mad? Get mad about how high your rent is, your groceries, your health insurance. Get mad about them student loans that was going to get paid off but won't never get paid off. Get mad enough to vote for the people that actually give a damn to try and do something about it. Put the roast to rest. Get mad about a whole political party doing everything they can legally and otherwise to take away your right to vote because whether you want to believe it or not, your vote really matters. And if it didn't, they wouldn't be spending billions of dollars trying to change the system in place that gave you the right to cast a vote. Because if you flip this Congress and Senate, you'll see very quickly how much it really matters who's there. Okay? You want to get mad about something? Get mad about that. But damn it, let's put the roast to rest.
Say
I
it.
love it.
Can you do a part 2 tomorrow? That's the best thing you ever did on the radio.
I definitely can.
Ever. Not that you have not. That there.
Greatness.
Man, you got tears in my eyes. Can you do a part 2 tomorrow? I don't give a damn if you do it every day. It needs to be done.
Walk away with that thought. Let's put the roast to rest.
About a damn roast, but all of the stuff that you just said, they don't care nothing about it. And, man, boy, that was good right there, boy.
Had to get it off my chest.
That was fire right there. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars on the ballroom. And then all these people that's against Kamala Harris, she tried to tell them. She said she was going to pay off the student loan. Gas prices wouldn't be high because we wouldn't be over here fighting Iran and stuff. And then you
give you $25,000 to put toward a down payment on your first time buyers of a house.
Yeah.
You know, all these things.
You know what my favorite part was?
Get the rent prices down. Get the inflation down. Get grocery prices down. All of that.
Yeah.
Let's get mad about that. We mad about what a comedian said. A comedian that 90% of y'all hadn't even heard of before the roast.
Right.
And won't hear of again because he ain't important.
Yeah, and we need to start get ready for these midterm elections that's coming. What are you about to say, Alfredo?
I was just going to say, everybody loves
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.